Hi, Phil Ivarson here in Uptown, Chicago. In the state of Illinois, it is possible to basically file your own paperwork to form an LLC, a limited liability company or corporation. Now, to do this, typically it's done right at the Illinois Secretary of State's website. And before I outline, basically how to go about this, I'd like to mention that if you do have some legal help or some people who, kind of do this all the time, it might behoove you to, talk to them about it. They may give you insights into how this works and as well give you tips on things you should know about. But right in this video, I'm going to do some of this and as well go over the paperwork filing for this. Now, again, the Illinois Secretary of State's website, there is a search bar, and in that search bar, if you type in form an LLC or register an LLC, that will bring you to a page, a website page that handles this. It's actually a couple of pages, but to begin with, you type in the name of the company that you would like on that LLC web page, and they will let you know if that name is available. Now, please keep in mind, if you have a local business and you're affiliated with Google Business, it used to be Google My Business, as well as your website, it helps to have the same name across all platforms. The LLC, the Google Business, your website, anything else you can think of, Nextdoor, or Yelp. So try to keep them all the same. But it's not actually, sometimes it's not actually required, but it's still a good idea. Anyway, once you get the okay that the name that you've chosen is available, then they guide you, the website guides you through the steps to do this. And I can mention to you, it is fairly simple to do. Even though some of the surrounding rules for this, which I'm going to mention, you should really keep those in mind, but the actual paperwork I don't think is very difficult at all. They will, for example, they'll ask you for a business address. They, in case they want to get a hold of you, they need a mailing address. I do not believe a P.O. box will actually work with them. They want a proper address. They're going to need a contact person, someone, again, if they want to reach out and get a hold of somebody about this business, you're going to need to designate someone for that. And what else? Oh, your business purpose. I don't know if I mentioned that already. If you're a dentist or a carpenter or daycare, whatever it is, specify that. And there's a couple other questions that they'll ask, and pretty much that's it. It's not overly elaborate. Now, at the time of this video, here in 2024, the fee to do this is, it's about $150. So very reasonable. Now this is just to form your Illinois LLC. So that, for most people, that's quite reasonable. There may be other incidental costs as well, but basically that's it. Now, if you're in a hurry, I believe for $250, they'll let you know that this is sort of done within 24 hours. But if you go the regular fee route, the 150, I think they need 7 to 10 days, business days, just to let you know that everything's good to go. Now, at the top of the list of things I'd like to mention to you is if you're a single member, a one owner, one shareholder, you can actually file the year-end tax return on your personal tax return, your 1040. It's done with a sole proprietor form, Schedule C. And the nice thing about this is that you don't have to file a corporate tax return or a partnership tax return if you're a one-person, a business owner. Now, if you do have other people involved that are owners, typically more than one person, you're either a partnership, a corporation, or you elect what they call sub S, corporation. But I'm not going to get too involved past mentioning that to you because it gets rather lengthy, and I just want this video about forming an LLC. Now, I am an accountant. I'm in Uptown, Chicago. It's on the north side by Foster Beach. If you have a tax return or tax questions, something business related, I'll leave my contact number in the description of the video, and as well at the end of the video there'll be a contact card. So keep us in mind for tax work. If your company has monthly accounting or bookkeeping, you'd like to speak to someone about that, give us a call. Look forward to speaking with you. That's pretty much in a nutshell what I wanted to mention. Now, there are some other things, legal issues. They're going to send you one last thing. They're going to send you what they call an annual report. They mail out a half sheet of paper. I think it's a full sheet of paper which you cut in half, and you fill that bottom section out and send in, I believe it's $95. That's your annual report to keep the company in good standing with Illinois. So be sure to, send that back to them with your fee. You don't want any you wouldn't want your company to get dissolved over, for failure to file this annual report and give them their small fee. But that's it in a nutshell. I do encourage on YouTube, look up the legal matters revolving around these LLCs and companies and corporations in general, because you want to have legal protection. That's one of the primary things. In the event your company, unlikely event, but let's imagine, there's a lawsuit levied against leveled against your company. As far as that lawsuit can go is the company assets. They cannot reach into your personal assets, and that's one of the main reasons people form these LLCs. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Anyway, Phil Ivarson here in Chicago. Hope the video's been of some use.